So many majors and working titles we mentioned today, they have a bright employment future in Australia. And one of the reasons, to my understanding, is the huge demand of talents, medical health professionals in the field of NDIS. So could you please explain this NDIS program to our audience, because we might don't have similar programs in China, and you also mentioned other countries don't have this in their country.
Yes,
neither.
So Australia has a national disability insurance scheme which has been set up to help people in the community who have all sorts of disabilities. NDIS covers people under the age of 65 because we have another scheme for people who are older than 65. Children who have ADHD, hyperactivity, people who have problems with reading, people who are autistic or have autistic spectrum disorder. These are all children who often struggle at school. Now with NDIS, if the children get assessed and are given a diagnosis, they have access to some money that can pay for therapists to help them. So the kind of therapists that can help them are speech pathologists, because sometimes these children stutter, have difficulty with language, occupational therapists, because again, it's about designing a program that understands how these children think. OTs and speech pathologists work a lot with the young children. Sometimes dietetics as well, because they can be fussy children. And sometimes, again, the physical therapies, because sometimes there's difficulties with walking, etc. So physios, OTs, etc. We also have people who have mental health issues. So people who are depressed, who are anxious, sometimes also have difficulties with social issues. So again, it becomes something where any of these allied health providers can also be involved in their care. And so with that, we've seen a huge growth in the number of allied health professionals demand. The reason we decided to start an osteopath program is because other than Aboriginal health workers, osteopaths are the fastest growing profession, followed by OT.
So why there's a huge demand of allied health professionals in Australia? One reason is there for the NDIS program. In this program, it seems that the bills are all paid by the government. Maybe that is one of the reasons why so many people are needed in this huge program.
Yes, yes. But I think even before NDIS was established, it has been kind of trend that's been happening for a period of time. That if you look at hospitals as they were a decade ago, as healthcare gets more complex and we understand all the things that we can do more, we have developed greater roles for people with allied health. It's been happening all along. And the allied health professionals, there's more research showing the impact of what they can do.
Medical science, health science seems to be very a cool profession because you are saving people's life, and many students are interested in this program. I mean, medical science and also allied health science, but they're also afraid of choosing this major because in many people's minds it's very difficult to learn these majors. So what is the reason for you to choose this field from your university, master and PhD? Is it because of the family influence? Because you mentioned your father also works as a doctor in Australia.
Well, I guess, for me, I've got to say that when I was 17, I had no idea what I wanted to do. So at the time, I chose medicine because I could. I thought I would just put down all the things that I could do, and that was the most difficult to get into. So I got in, and I'm very happy that I'm in there because it's opened many doors to lots of different areas. Over the years that I have worked, because I graduated in 1985.
In Australia?
Yes. I've seen a lot of change in the different professions, which I think is very positive because, we need people who are able to do more in each of the different areas.
Yeah, thank you for that. 非常感谢莫瑞教授呢跟我们的这个分享大家可以看到呢，他也是一位从马来西亚搬到澳大利亚学习定居的这样的一位医生。那可能呢，这也给很多我们的这个中国学生想在澳洲从事医学健康行业的学习的同学呢，这个一些鼓励和信心莫瑞老师呢也会讲点简单的中文because you can speak some simple Chinese Mandarin. So at the end of our interview, could you please say a short sentence to our Chinese students and parents if they want to study health and allied health professions in Australia?
我希望看见你们，我希望在 ECU 看见你们。
Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you.
磨砺留学，深耕澳洲数十年，与各大学院系关系密切，与各行业人脉互动频繁。快关注我们的账号，咨询澳新申请吧。